You are a transmuter if you have lived a challenging life. That is part of what a transmuter is, embodies. Um, you are someone who chose to be planted in the most desolate environment, the soil with no nutrients, with not adequate access to water or sunlight. Like there, you chose to be planted somewhere where you don't live, you don't sprout. Life just cannot be sustained there. And yet you choose that because you know that it doesn't matter what's on the outside. Your environment cannot prevent what is your truth, which is to blossom, to bloom, and a seed has everything within it. You have everything within you to blossom, to bloom, and a transmuter chose this extremely difficult path because they know their truth. And so you are a transmuter if you've lived a very challenging life. You probably are someone who's experienced abuse in many forms, potentially as a child and then in your adulthood. You are someone who is being gifted this opportunity to learn how to heal in profound ways. I am a transmuter as well. And when I learned how to process my trauma and I started to heal myself, I was not on a spiritual journey at all. Um, I was not conscious of a spiritual journey, I should say. And after a couple years of going on this path of just healing myself and healing my inner child, I had a shamanic initiation in Peru during an ayahuasca ceremony, and I've been on a shamanic path ever since. And my flavor of shamanism is being a priestess. And so being a shaman is a healer. A transmuter has has an opportunity to step into their healer role, and it's unique to them. It's unique to their experiences. It's unique to what challenges they've had. There's so many different kinds of ways to heal as well. There's so many. People sing, people create music, people create art. Part of being a transmuter is you become this master alchemist, and one of the many beautiful ways to alchemize energies, alchemize what you've been through, is to actually put it into a form of creativity in some way. Create art with the pain, create art with the sorrow and the grief. And so it's really beautiful to see what your medicine is. As a transmuter, you have deep medicine within you. And I hope the squirrel is getting picked up on the mic. um, you have a really beautiful, not yeah, desperately needed medicine within you. When you heal yourself, you will discover this medicine within you and see how do you then heal others. And so for myself as a priestess, I have been remembering that for myself, and it's been really exciting to see start to see how the ceremonies I'm going to create for people are going to be very healing. And it's just really exciting. And the thing is, transmuters, they have a rough uphill battle. It is um, it is not an easy path. It's not an easy journey at all. There's a lot of dense energies that we have to heal. We are healing, you know, so much ancestral wound and trauma, and so it's a lot. It's a lot, And alchemy is going to be your best friend. Learning transmutation rituals are going to be your best friend. Really just implementing alchemy into your daily life with all of your struggles, with all of the challenges that you're experiencing, with any of the energies that you're experiencing, every single time you have an emotional overwhelm, that is a rich, potent opportunity for you to alchemize all of that into unconditional love. And so then you're able to process that and then become more powerful within that as well. And that is the beauty of alchemy. And so really lean into that. That is a lot of what I do, and that's like the ceremonies that I want to hold for people. And it's really exciting, and it's beautiful. It can be as creative as you want. But yeah, you have so much to offer, and you just have to act on your own intuition. So that's the beauty of it too, is your spirit, you get to sit with your spirit and let your spirit, which is your true self, that's all that is. You're letting your true self lead your small self, your physical self, and then just trusting that. Trusting this beautiful, holy, divine goddess is leading you, this little physical body to a life that is filled with so much joy and 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 the best experience to have. So even when those experiences can be a little emotional too, you are experiencing everything that you need to experience, and it's such a wonderful experience to just surrender to. So my beloved transmuters, yes, it might seem like you've gotten the short end of the stick in life. It might seem that you have all of these obstacles. And yes, those are all, I can say, can be true in some ways. Um, yeah, and you chose that because you're a badass and you know that you can do it. And the more limitations you have just means the more that you can expand. So you chose an opportunity to have some of the biggest opportunities of expansion. Some of you are going to literally bring back magic in a profound, undeniable way for the collective. It's really what that is, too, is really the reemergence of the divine feminine, and that's part of that's magic. So, um, I love you. Hang in there. Take care of your nervous system. Sometimes have a good little wiggle. Like, I like to dance. Oof, I love to dance. I'm gonna dance in just a little bit with these trees. This is Father Pine Spirit right here. He's my homie. Uh, and yeah, like, have fun with this. Act on your intuition. Act on what inspires you, and just trust that you're being divinely led. The way that I like to think of it is, I like to think of my true self, my spirit is just holding me, and like she is the ground I walk on, is my spirit. So I'll throughout the day, I'll just have this thought of, I walk the path I walk the path I'm on. I trust the path I walk. I trust the path I walk on. So, whatever you need to say, again, that's alchemy as well. It's reassuring yourself, continuing to have these affirmations, and really taking care of your energy, your nervous system, because your nervous system are your emotions, and your emotions determine your vibration, and your vibrations determine your reality. So, really loving on yourself, being really compassionate with yourself, despite anything, you want to love yourself, and really give yourself the grace that you are innocent. You are innocent. You're innocent. You're innocent. You're allowed to be innocent, and you are. And there's nothing that you could ever do in this lifetime or in any lifetime where that would be different. You are always innocent, always, and you are doing the best that you can in every moment, and so is everything else. So this is beautiful. We are all doing our best, and have hope and faith that things will get better, in the sense that it will be a more peaceful, joyful way of living, because that's what is being created. And we're getting there. We are getting there. And we need you, transmuters, to really self actualize and step into your healer role, whatever that is. People heal through speaking, through sharing their stories. Us, transmuters, we were planted in like the depths, and think of every single one of us as these roots. You and I are really, really deep in the ground, and when we connect, when we heal ourselves and we connect, we become this strong root for creating this heaven on earth, this new earth, this golden age that's coming, and or that can be created, right? It can be, and it already exists. We're just connecting to it. And so when you step into your transmuter role more, like healing and connecting with your, not just your divine feminine and masculine energies, you also have to heal the physical and the spiritual as well, right? And then that then helps you then heal the within and without. It's not just one. It's not like consecutive. It's more of a spiral. It's just ongoing. Nothing is just linear. But you becoming whole and becoming the master alchemist that you are, that you've trained lifetimes. You are a healer. You are, and that a shaman has many different expressions. It's an herbalist, it is a singer, it's a sound healer, it is a priestess, like myself. There's a medicine woman. There's so many expressions of a healer. And so when you heal that within you, you give this creation of this new world of peace and joy and love and compassion, you give it another deep, strong root, unlike some other people, because we went into the depths. And Mother Maple spirit that I connect with, she told me it is a wise one. It is a wise tree that understands the importance of deep, strong roots. And so we as transmuters get to offer this creation strong, deep roots. And even if we don't step into a role of servitude for others, like in like a big way, just us healing and transmuting and understanding who we are and our truth as these beautiful divine goddesses, these beautiful beings of light, just doing that is creating a big, strong, deep root that this beautiful tree that we're trying to grow, this tree of life that we're trying to grow together and live in. So it's magnificent. It's a blessing. I used to, when I was going through like shedding my victim consciousness, I definitely held on to this. Why does it have to be like this? Or especially because there's so many triggers that I have had to work through and alchemize. And part of that is like I have the type of childhood where I don't know what it's like to be unconditionally loved or nurtured. My parents were not nurturing. They didn't hug me. They didn't smile at me. They didn't play with me. Um, so uh, there's just like so much with that I it's easy to get on a little it's too easy to feel sorry for yourself and to feel like a victim. And I am not a victim. I am not a victim. And that's okay. I appreciate the experiences I've had because it has taught me to be so strong. And I wouldn't change anything. I love the awareness that I have. I love the skills that I have, and I wouldn't change it for anything. And I hope that you also are grateful for what you've experienced, even though it can be difficult. It can be difficult to get out of that victim consciousness, that victim mindset. Um, absolutely. Anyways, thank you for listening to me. I love you so much. Bye.